Well, hello, Super Dan.
Well, hello there, Stephen Paul.
We are here live at the Daredevil Ranch.
That's right.
The Daredevil River Boys.
That's
podcast, webcast, something like that. Some sort of cast.
We're casting.
We're cast and crew.
Yeah.
We're live on a Thursday night on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, comment, shoot that share-o to everyone you know because we're hilarious and they will probably learn something.
Even if you don't know them, just shoot them.
Yep.
With the share-o.
Exactly.
Right in the
groin.
Right in the subscription.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the groin works too.
That's where I keep my subscriptions. Yeah. I pay that girl come over.
Subscribe.
Yeah. So let's see. We've had like a really, really busy week.
Fuck yeah, we have. Jeebus.
I mean,
cripes.
Us primarily, but some other people have had some pretty busy weeks this week too.
No kidding.
So Dan, I wanted to start off with this. Do you ever eat Middle Eastern food?
Like gyros?
That's one of them.
Or pitas?
Yeah. Do you know what what my favorite superior of the gyro is? Not a lot of people have tried it. They've probably.
Are you talking about shawarma?
Yes.
Shawarma.
Yes.
Does that have meat in it, or is it just vegetable?
Oh, it's meat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
I have not tried shawarma.
It's delicious. So you can get it. It's one of those things you can get in all the ways, like gyro meat. They're like, oh, you can get it in a salad, or you could get it as a platter, or you could get it in a wrap or a sandwich. I think they usually call it. Shwarma is how that's meant to be, not the gyro.
A gyro is more like a big Greek taco.
Yeah, it's kind of garbagey, I think.
It depends on how you get it.
It tastes good. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I think once you graduate, you go to shawarma.
You know, shawarma, huh?
Chicken or beef. I kind of prefer beef, but I think chicken is also really good.
Yeah, it was Deadpool who told us all that, it was the Avengers who originally discovered shawarma.
Oh, really? I did not even know that. Okay.
That was the end of Deadpool and Wolverine. They're sitting there eating shawarma. And he's like, it was actually the Avengers who discovered shawarma. Because at the end of the Avengers, Tony turns to them, completely broken in his suit, like on the ground. Like, I saw a shawarma shop just over there. Oh, I don't know what it is, but I want to try it. So they went and got delicious. Shawarma. And
now the MCU has shawarma everywhere.
Yeah.
Every corner.
And the best part is like, most of the movies that have been coming out nowadays, they have like an after credits sort of thing.
Yeah.
And the best part about that movie in particular was it was just all of the Avengers just sitting around quietly, just eating shawarma.
Out of foil.
Not saying a word.
Yeah.
Just eating shawarma.
Here's the thing. I don't know how Middle Eastern, like Lebanese, I don't know if it's Lebanese or Iraqi or something.
Lebanese girls.
Yeah. Yeah, that famous Billy Joel song. Or no, wait, sorry, Elton John song. But I don't know how they created a far superior sandwich to all American sandwiches, but God damn it if they didn't. They don't even have bread.
Dude, even better than Jersey Mike's. Are you blaspheming right now?
Dude, I mean,
better not be blaspheming.
It could just be my exposure to Jersey Mike's, but I honestly feel like.
Did you outdo yourself with Jersey Mike's, bro?
I wish Jersey Mike's would bring shawarma into the mix. That's all I'm saying. Their quality, I think, would.
Oh, it'd step up the game.
Yeah.
It'd step up the game.
It's not that they're incapable. It's that they've narrowed their focus too much. If we've got a California. All right, here's the thing. If you're in Jersey, right?
Right.
California and Lebanon are about the same distance. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So if you got a California cheesesteak or whatever it is, California Club, just reach out the other direction. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, just reach out and touch Lebanon.
Yeah.
Just reach out and touch them.
I guess my point with it is you better go get your shawarma now, because after a while, there's not going to be any good shawarma left.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm thinking that about Mexican food. I'm thinking that about maybe Asians. I don't know. Are we rounding up Asians?
Not yet.
I feel like Mongolians should really need to go.
No, don't get rid of Mongolian.
I know. You better go get your barbecue.
It's a Mongolian barbecue. It's the best.
Yeah. You want some noodles cooked with a stick?
Dude, it's amazing.
It is.
It's like Mongolian, Mongo as I like to call it. That's right. We call it
those
Mongo.
Mongoloids.
Yeah. Dude, it's basically the Subway of fucking
You're right.
Asian noodles.
Yeah.
Cuz you go in, you load up your bowl, you throw on fucking the big pile of noodles, which you should always do. You fucking always throw on the big pile of noodles, and then you soak that bitch in sauce.
Yeah.
Then you carefully hand it to them so you don't spill any, and then they look at you like, more sauce. You need more sauce.
Yeah. See, I always do. I had somebody teach me how to do it, and they said that you always do your meat on the bottom. You do
because it's flat.
Yeah, and then you do your veggies, and then you do your pile of noodle, and then you fill it up until the bowl's like overflowing with
almost full.
Yeah.
It's got to be like almost full, and even then, even if you get the barbarian size, which is like the only size worthwhile,
of course. I want to eat 2 or 3 meals off that day.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding, because it does produce 2 or 3
or
meals.
Get really high and just eat one, and have to make yourself throw up to be comfortable enough to sit. Or
you just got to wait an hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
That's the rule. That's the rule. After you eat Chinese food of some kind,
then you're hungry as a Mongol horde.
A succulent Chinese meal.
What is the charge?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Yes. Do you want to give a shout out to the people that are chatting with us at the moment?
We've got Margot.
Oh, hello, Margot.
Come back to us after her hiatus.
Yes.
We thought you hated us.
She was an island girl. That was not Lebanese girl. Island girl. What you wanted with the white man's world. It was a racist song back in the day from Elton John.
Oh, for a second there, I thought it was Beach Boys.
Yeah, they did that too, but,
Oh, okay.
They were notorious gang rapes.
I believe it. All
John
in
Stamos.
tune.
Yeah.
All in tune.
Yeah, John Stamos. Brian Cox.
And don't forget Dave Coulier. He was a part of that too.
Oh yeah,
he was big into that.
Out.
That's right.
Fucking talking about the baby that they left.
Uncle Joey. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think the fucking
abortions took off?
No, the oh god damn it, the Michelle and
Pfeiffer. Oh, Ashley Olsen.
Yes, the Olsen twins. Why do you think they stopped being in things? It's because of the Beach Boys gang rape.
Abuse.
It's the Beach Boys gang rape.
All right.
And we also have Sarah from Cali.
Speaking of,
and G Marie has come to join us today.
Yo, what's up, GM?
And Vivi says lamb for the win. Oh no,
okay.
She lost her coat hanger.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Womp womp. Sorry, you're in a Christian America now.
Yeah, no, they're all plastic hangers.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
You can't do shit.
Yes. These the conservatives, Widwood, we own the goddamn factories. Yeah, you didn't think Rubbermaid was gonna double cross you like that, did you? Yeah, you love your tough totes, don't you? Well, why don't you put your babies in them?
Oh shit! Now they've got baby deposit boxes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, somebody put a dead baby in one.
Yeah.
But they've got baby deposit boxes, and we can't just call them women anymore.
Who was telling us that?
The news?
Oh. Wait, were you telling me that you could just drop your baby off and that they have like some kind of a signal to like let them know?
Yeah,
like,
it's supposed to.
And they have to let you escape before they go check the box? Like
something like that, because it's supposed to be just one of those like Good Samaritan, here's baby, input baby, get your deposit kind of deal, but no.
You put in $3. If you come back and get this baby, you'll get your quarters back.
Right?
You know what's funny is that in California, that box just goes into an incinerator. You know? Like, whoa, this is really hot.
This is brimstone. I guess I didn't know they were smoking them.
I don't know how to take care of a baby, but this seems, I guess it's all right. It's the government.
At least they're going to be warm.
Exactly. Yeah, down here in San Diego. They don't have a problem with that anymore. Okay, so Super Dan,
yes,
we gotta hit the road.
Let's. Oh fuck! All right. Well, shit. It was good while it lasted.
All right.
Fuck.
Pants down, nose up.
Whoa. Only dance comes later.
Yes,
literally.
So, God, it's been a remarkable few days
since last Thursday. Fuck yeah, it has. Holy God.
Yeah. And really since Martin Luther King Day.
Even more so.
Yeah. One of the greatest things about I don't know if you guys know, I'm a Trump supporter. Wholeheartedly have been for a while.
I'm sad now.
So
I didn't know that. That throws this whole thing off.
Is that what this podcast is about?
Son of a bitch. What did I get? Oh, T-Cast sliding in. All is good.
Welcome to the party, pal. All
is good.
Martin Luther King Day was also the inauguration day. I don't know if you
were aware. He jumped right on top of that, didn't he?
Yes.
Fucking first won the election on November the 5th, which is Guy Fawkes Day.
Okay. And that Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Melania. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Get you.
And then, they're being sworn in.
Yeah.
On the fucking 20th. Man.
Yeah. And what's funny is there were no protesters because it's so goddamn cold outside.
Yeah, I had heard that they were going to like do it outside and stuff, and then everybody realized, fuck that, it's cold out.
Isn't it crazy how the communists don't like the cold, and yet they get sent to gulags left and right?
For real. For real.
I don't think they know what they're in for if their whole way of life takes hold.
Miss Pam also made it.
Yo, what's up, pizza?
Miss Pam? That's right. I'm saying it like that from now on. Miss Pam.
So, yeah, and there was a lot of great stuff about it. One of the things, did you see the what was she? The bishop?
Yeah.
God, dude. That
also,
was so
Scotty
cringe.
G is watching with us too, but
hello, Scotty.
He's not on his own phone.
He's being quiet in the background. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that at all. Not the way that we know Scotty G.
No.
He's sitting there.
Yeah.
He's blowing us up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here.
Yeah, exactly.
Here. He's blowing us up.
Blowing us up in our hearts.
That's right.
And so, yeah, basically she takes the opportunity of this, and I don't know, whoever made the booking, I swear to God, I hope somebody got fired about that, that they booked this LGBTQ bishop, what were they, Episcopalian?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so disappointed. I'm like, couldn't even, and the black pastor that was in the inauguration the day before was fuming from the back of the chapel because he was there. He didn't I feel like he should have interrupted. I felt like he should have taken over the fucking pulpit,
Just pulled a reverend.
I'm not gonna hear this about my president.
A reverend, what was it? Jesse
Smollett.
No. Like the one guy who's
Jackson.
Yes, Jesse Jackson. Like fucking come out.
Smollett was better though.
Yeah, Smollett.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like that's what I would have hoped. And Trump was probably going like, "Come on, man, come on." I just kind of have to sit here and take this because
do what you guys do best.
Yeah.
That's why I supported you the whole way. We supported each other. Come on, come to my defense.
At JD Vance.
I don't ask for this very often, but I'm calling in the black card. You need to get up here and do what you do.
I was given this by a man, and he gonna lay this here.
I pulled it out of my hair. I'm gonna set it right there. I get 10 before it actually costs me anything.
This is my wallet. Keep my wallet up here.
It's just all up here. That way they can't steal from me. I'm the first person to ever do this.
Oh, where's my Sharpie? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I wish it would have been kind of a scene, but I do get it that it's like composed and like, Trump just kind of wrote it out, and then afterwards they're like, how'd that go? He's like, she was terrible. She was, like it was just.
She was
sad.
horrible. She was horrible. I don't know who booked her. I didn't book her. If I'd have booked her, I would have definitely vetted the whole process.
I think he said it was boring.
She was trying to be funny, and no one found it funny. I swear, it could have been funny, but he was sitting in the back of the room. We all heard him. They just turned his mic off, just like they did with me in the debates. But no more. Free speech for all, including that guy in the back.
If it was a movie theater, he would have spoken up.
They would have thrown popcorn. I would have said, don't throw popcorn. That's $7 a bucket. You don't want to throw that.
Yeah.
Even though you get free refills, you don't want to do it.
Yeah, so
we'd all be slipping on butter, and who has napkins for that? I don't.
One of the greatest things he said, I think this was, I don't know if it was like his inaugural speech, like where they like, I don't know, he spoke for like 90 minutes or something like that, but he said that Americans are liberated. He's like, America is liberated. I was like, that is so great to say.
This is,
and that was before he's done any proving.
Like here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like it or not, no matter who you are, while you're here, we are all in this together.
Yeah.
Like we're all in this together.
Unless you're a communist liberal, and then you're just
you're still in this with us.
You're subverting it.
It's just your choice to remain here.
Yeah.
And we'll fucking weed you out.
Yeah.
If you try and fuck shit up like an idiot.
There is weeding out being done.
Oh my goodness, we're getting to that.
Yeah. So
we're getting to that.
So yeah, there. Oh, I don't know why I have that one up first. I put them all. Hold on.
You just threw them all up there. You're just making sure that everything is just ready to go.
Yeah.
They tried to challenge me, and I don't know. I just had it right here. That's like one of my favorite things. Was when he was on the you're horrible, you're a nasty person, you bring out and you don't even say hi, you just start in with the nasty questions. You're terrible, terrible. And then she's like, you didn't even say anything to any of the January 6th guys to, subvert them, and you just incited a riot. He's like, God. I mean, I came unprepared, but I mean, I've just got this right here to just be like, actually, at 2:34 p.m. that day.
Yeah, was that interview that he had that he's cut it short? He's like, you came out.
It was the other one. It was the other one because he was sitting on the stage in front of a giant crowd. But the one for 60 minutes was the one that he cut short.
Okay,
in 60 minutes, I knocked it down to like 5.
Yeah, was it the one where they're sitting far? Okay, yeah, I do remember that one. Well, so yeah, there's been a ton of shit that's gone on, but let's just start with deportations and such. That's kind of a big one.
All right. Steve, I'm sorry. It's going to be my last season. I'm getting deported. It's only because, no, they told me I was retarded, not deported. My bad.
Yeah. Old Dominican super dad. Suprema Daniel?
Supreme Daniel.
So breaking.
It's only dance.
Please donate.
I'm working on my citizenship, I swear.
1,000 plus migrants have broken through the Guardia barriers in Ciudad Juarez. So basically, there's just people like.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So not super organized or great. And part of the problem with this is like, yeah, they're showing like women crying because the app stopped working where you could get like fake asylum to the United States.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you didn't belong here in the first place. So, you sitting there crying.
Off.
Yeah, it like shut down the second he was inaugurated.
Just to say real quick, our shout outs aren't ending. We've also got Mr. Alexander Super Nitro Cats.
Super Nitro.
Nitro Cats has come to us, and so has the good old Austin Miller.
Oh, Austin. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about all the great things that are happening in the world.
Yeah, and I mean, one thing I do have to say is that even though they've got the border security, the people who are in there with the helmets and shit, they aren't shooting anybody.
No.
Because we don't need to do that.
No.
We don't need to do that because you're just going to go right back.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You can run across and there's a bus right there.
What is his name? Tom Holman, or is it Dave Holman?
No, Tom Holman.
Tom Holman. He's just going to be there and be like, no, you got to go right back.
Yeah.
I'm right here. We're just going to have you go right back.
Yeah. When I was a detective in New York City, we didn't turn anyone, Yeah,
no.
He's great. He's the best.
He's fantastic.
And so basically just kind of chaos at the border, trying to push their way through for whatever the fuck reason. They think that Biden's in office.
They thought that was the final gate. No, they've still got the other 6 gates that have to open for the Stargate.
Yes. And so do you know how many people had been rounded up by ICE? So what was the last figure you heard, I guess?
God, I heard over like 1,300 in a day.
Okay.
In one city.
Okay, yeah.
In one city.
I'd heard like 500 or something, so I was like, oh, that's good.
Here was one of the things that I had heard is that they went in and they found a guy who was actually like a criminal. Yeah. And they found him and they picked him up.
All are dead.
Right. But no, a criminal in another country.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not just in ours.
Yeah. And then broke into our country.
Yeah, and they broke into our country, and they were, invited by the previous. But his roommate wasn't a criminal, but he was also there illegally, and he's like, "We're not just gonna leave him."
Yeah.
Like he's got to go too.
Say buddy,
because you didn't do it the right way. You didn't do it the right way.
And beware the company you keep.
Correct.
If you're helping a criminal pay his rent, you might want to move, evict him, and then just hope we don't have his address because we do.
Right.
It's
the 5th shed on the left next to Home Depot. We're gonna find you too.
So this is kind of a and like people are like, oh, that's sad, that people are trying to get in and all that stuff.
It is sad, but it's not the same country as it was 20 days ago.
Yeah, you don't have the right to come into a place, get free health care, get free I'm sorry, I won't go through the whole argument.
But here's the fucked up thing is you've got these little kids or pregnant women and stuff coming in, and not even they are accepted.
Yeah.
And Holman was like, well, what about family separation? Are you going to separate the kids from the family? And he says, no, we're just going to send them all back. They can go together as a family and then come in the right way.
Yeah.
We're not saying we're not accepting immigration.
Yeah.
We just want you to do it the right way.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. They try to muddy it and misconstrue it so that you think we're, people that have been here for forever and are legal immigrants are getting kicked, Yeah, just everybody stop being so dramatic.
No, nobody's going
Criminals
after Vivek Ramaswamy. They're not going after his fucking family.
Well, yeah, he's rich and handsome, but, if it was anybody else.
His family was legally migrated into our country.
Yep, we just deported them. No.
Damn. Well, wait, no, they went to go get Lebanese food. That's right.
But here in, I think
curry,
it was.
That's what it was.
I think it was.
Go get curry.
Is it Boston?
Boston?
Yeah. So this is a Haitian guy from that was in Boston.
Oh, my God. Yes.
So this is just an interesting. So he's a member of a gang, and he doesn't belong here, and he has a few nice things to say. Let's just.
Oh, he looks like a real winner.
We're being culturally enriched. Here we go.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
Fuck Trump.
ICE
Biden
Boston
forever.
quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
I mean, just rape.
And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon
Cool
and
shirt.
heroin trafficking.
Yeah.
Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was
what I
also
was
arrested
talking about.
after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls
Should have gone to
collateral.
work that
So
day,
you
bro.
guys got your main target just now, but you got somebody else. What just happened?
So our main target was released by a sanctuary jurisdiction, not honoring a detainer. That person was released back into the community, and when we went to go find him, he's with somebody else who was previously removed from the United States. So he's going to go to
removed. You know,
That
it's kind of
is
like she was
exactly
part
what-
of Fargo.
Well, and it's, I mean, that's, we could start using the tactics that the Nazis used, which was to have the, people turn each other in.
They'd round up the whole fucking building
George
to find
Soros.
out who it was.
George Soros was turning in Jews to the Nazis. So that's how he got rich, I guess, or whatever.
Teeth.
Anyways, he's
Got
a great
it.
guy. Yeah.
It was the teeth.
So just pretty cool. You kind of see the character of the people when they're saying, you can't send me back to Haiti. I'm like, you want to bet? And do you want to know? Oh, sorry. Let me. And here's that number that you were saying, the 1,300. I thought it was 500.
Yeah, I might.
Turns
even be
out-
wrong.
Turns out the Air Force
Holy
is going
shit.
to use C-17s and C-130s to deport 5,400 people currently detained by customs. And this was yesterday. So that's pretty impressive.
Cheese and rice.
Yeah,
hey, it's
yeah,
Austin
yeah.
with an E, bro. Don't misspell it.
Austin?
Austin.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
some serious.
When people are worried about the military working within the United States, so that's not the case. What it is the FBI, the DEA, and the ATF are all being kind of deputized into border or ICE, immigration, customs, and something. So basically, they're ICE agents. They are acting as ICE agents. So all of them are rounding people up, and then we're taking those people and putting them on a military plane to get them out.
So just send them back.
Yeah. And they're putting people on the border, too, because they put 1,500 troops down on the border. It was 1,000 soldiers, and because of that rioting shit where they're breaking through barriers and stuff, 1,000 troops and 500 Marines.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I want everybody to have paid attention to as far as that goes. It is realize that in seeing that video, okay, even that brief video, we did not shoot upon people.
No.
We didn't have water cannons.
Nope.
We didn't have riot shields. We didn't have bean bags. We didn't have shit that we were coming at these people who were trying to come into our country illegally. We weren't using lethal force.
Sure.
We weren't even using harmful force.
Yeah.
We weren't even doing anything like that.
Mhm.
We were just trying to stop them from doing it. But, when you break through, you break through. And here's the thing, though. We're not killing these people or even trying to harm them
Sure.
as they're coming in.
Yeah.
We're not inhumane.
Yeah.
We're trying to be as humane as possible by you missed the wrong stall.
Yeah.
The next stall over is where you get the passport and you get the papers and you have to take your ABCs and your Pledge of Allegiance.
And guess what? It's closed now.
And now it's closed, because we've got to get our shit
because
figured
of
out.
all of you doing what you did, now it's closed. So we're just going to, and that's one of the other great things is that
Look,
Trump closed all foreign.
Bob ruined it for the rest of us. So now we can't fucking go nowhere.
And so, like, one of the things is like, all cross-border immigration is closed.
Up top,
we are
oceans and the fucking southern border.
And Trump outside of deportation and stuff. And yes, all of our troops down there are fully ready. They are locked and loaded. Like, I'm just saying, don't fuck around and find out. But they're being treated with respect and getting people sent back to where they're coming from. Yeah.
And fucking humanity.
Of course. Yeah. And we're also out of the World Health Organization. I don't know if you saw that.
There's still so much more I don't know, Steve.
Yeah. So we're out of the World Health Organization because they were trying to come in and try to control each state's disaster response. Fuck them.
We're not going to talk about each state's disaster fucking response now.
Yeah, but I mean, like the next COVID or whatever the fuck they release.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck off.
Paris Climate Accord, we're out.
Yeah,
I
heard that. I heard
Thank
that.
God. None of that fake Green New Deal shit. No, none of it. We're out of that too. And we're also out of the electric vehicle mandates. So
good.
People can buy whatever the fuck car they want. You can buy an electric car. Great. We encourage or whatever, it's fine. We're not forcing people to do it in order to get people to stop commuting and doing the things
and you know what the best part of that EV thing that they put us in? We've got the guy who is in for the electric vehicle.
Yeah.
Just giving his hearts to everybody.
Oh yes.
Just giving his hearts to everybody.
No controversy there.
None.
Yeah.
None.
But yeah, isn't that interesting? It's like, oh, the thing that would have made Elon billions more dollars.
Oh, like he's in fucking short supply.
But I'm just saying, like if people thought that he had some like, oh, well, what if he, is doing this for that or whatever? It's like, no, he would have gained so much fucking money if they literally made it so that you had to buy an electric car.
We're lucky he don't buy Little Caesars, and we can still get a fucking pizza for like $6.
Extra Mosbestos?
Fucking right.
Yeah, dude. You're talking my language now.
And the crazy bread? Oh, dude, it's the craziest. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so I admitted to Dan once again, like last week, I got into a fight with Brock.
Oh, that just infuriates me seeing those words up at the top and the name right above it. Fuck.
So this says that the Associated Press says, breaking, a federal judge temporarily blocks Donald Trump's order to ending the constitutional guarantee of birthright citizenship, right? So, it's a constitutional right, birthright citizenship, right? So it says Nancy Pelosi, that old fucking bag of bones who needs to die and get out of politics, one or the other. If you're born in America, you are an American, period. And so I went to Grok.
Hey, whoa, no, real quick. Is that like you're going and you're catching the football in the end zone and you've got that like right at the corner and your ass hits?
Yeah,
and you're going in backwards, but
you're pregnant.
You're pregnant, and as soon as the fucking baby shoots out, as long as you catch it in the end zone, it's technically an American citizen, right?
You'd think, but yes, that's exactly what they
is essentially what they're going for.
Yes, the 14th Amendment, right?
To all you football fans out there.
So, basically, I started out with who's the birthright.
They're open until 10 p.m.
Who's the birthright citizen author, and tells me that Lady Antebellum. Anyways, it wasn't correct. And then I said the law, and then so they said that that was
you.
Yeah, 14th Amendment. So it says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and the state wherein they reside. Okay? So you could interpret that in that way, right?
Yeah.
And that's all law is. It's like up to Supreme Court is the final interpretation. Like it gets interpreted at different levels. You appeal it,
We've got Canadians just pouring into the panhandle of Idaho. It's like 50 miles.
Yeah.
100 miles.
Yeah.
And they're just coming in the clutch.
You could smell the poutine coming.
That and the Tom Hortons, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Tim
dude.
Hortons.
Hell yeah.
They're
Tim Hortons.
coming in with the Tim Hortons and the fucking poutine.
Isn't it donuts at Tim Hortons or
Yeah,
something?
donuts and coffee.
Okay, yeah. So,
Oh, sorry there. I didn't mean to trip over your fucking burger, but turns
this
out
14th Amendment.
turns out the American Citizens Act, the 14th Amendment there says that we're now part of the United States.
My CNI dog here had some litter of pups here in Coeur d'Alene. We're U.S. citizens now.
It's closer to Priest River there, bud. Priest River is fucking further up, okay? I know that because I helped it not burn to the ground back in 2015.
So, let's see. So basically it just says like, yes, everyone born in the United States, established birthright citizenships, meaning that anyone born on U.S. soil is automatically a U.S. citizen. That's what Grok told me. And I said, that is not true. And he says, I appreciate your feedback. Let's clarify this based on information available.
I need to move the mic away from my face.
Yeah. So basically Grok gives me a bunch of bullshit, right? Okay. Sorry, my mouse was.
This
my mouse is trying to give us.
Stephen Paul, my good man.
Yes.
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling this, man. This
Yeah?
might end up being a new thing for season 3.
What is it? Us kissing beforehand?
That was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was
everyone.
an old thing from
Austin, don't pay attention to that.
Oh no, he's 100% paying.
Oh yeah, he's the three-way guy.
He's got the long hair this time.
Oh yeah, that's good.
But no, it's happy conversations with Grok.
I kind of like it.
Steven Grok's happy conversation.
Yeah.
We'll figure out a name for it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we've got two.
We've got
two so far.
Back-to-back
and these
episodes.
are fucking great.
Yes,
all right.
yes.
Keep it rolling.
Okay. So gives me all this bullshit about interpretations and exceptions, whatever recent developments.
Current diabetes. Oh no, that's a debate.
And of course, I'm reading thoroughly and trying to find little edges and stuff. So I said, are Native American citizens? Says yes, Native Americans are citizens in the United States. Here's a brief explanation. So the Indian Citizenship Act, dual citizenship, voting rights, whatever, all that stuff. The dual status reflects a complex relationship between Native American tribes and the U.S. government, acknowledging they both their indigenous sovereignty and their citizenship within the broader nation. I said, if they are born within the Indian nations, are they beholden to the U.S. laws? The legal status of Native Americans born within the Indian nations, also known as reservations or tribal lands, involves a complex interplay between federal, state, and tribal law. Blah, 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 blah. So then I'm like, okay, who authored the birthright citizenship? And so then it gets to the concept of it was in the 14th Amendment, Senator Jacob M. Howard and Representative John A. Bingham, who was the actual author. But, one introduced it, the other one authored it.
Of course, a Mormon would want to fucking author it.
It's not Brigham, but
yeah. Sorry, my bad, everybody.
Yeah. He was a well, maybe he was. I don't know. Ohio. Yeah. So I said, give me all applicable quotes from these two regarding the interpretation for slaves versus immigrants.
Ooh.
And so Senator Jacob M. Howard, this amendment, which I have offered, is simply declaratory of what I regard as the law of the land already, that every person born within the limits of the United States and subject to its jurisdiction is by virtue of natural law and national law a citizen of the United States. Now here, listen. This will not, of course, include persons born in the United States who are foreigners, aliens, who belong to the families of ambassadors or foreign ministries and accredited to the United States government, but will include every other class of person.
Okay,
isn't that interesting?
Oh yeah, that's fucking great. So here's something that I want understood. Regardless of what anybody thinks of me, until Only Dance comes out, then they're going to think all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Just like you do.
Yeah,
because you're going to hold the camera and the microphone.
That you're beautiful on the inside and the outside.
And the outside. That's right.
Yes.
From the front and the back.
Yeah.
It's going to be them big-ass Dockers, I'm telling you. You were right to give me those a couple of years ago.
It's a selling point.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to sell them.
Yeah.
But it's not that I am opposed to, one, immigration, or two, people who want to be citizens of this country just so bad or want better for their children.
Sure.
To essentially come in the clutch and fucking have them born in that fucking end zone.
Mm-hmm.
I am all about the betterment of humanity, the betterment of us as a people, as a race on this fucking great place that we fucking live on, which is the earth itself. And the thing is that you have the power to change your perception as well as your own reality. And it's a beautiful thing to make sure that, we're all in this. As I said before, we're all in this together. Mm-hmm. It's not that we want you to be excluded from our great country. We don't want you to be excluded from a great country. And just like our current president has been saying, he wants people to live. He wants us to prosper. Mm-hmm. He wants people to come to our great country and us to be the shining beacon of the world that we once were. Mm-hmm. He wants us to prosper, all peoples.
Yeah.
All peoples. We are not opposed to immigration. I am not opposed to immigration.
No.
I am not opposed to citizenship.
I want my damn shawarma.
That's right. We want our shawarma. We want our mongo. Yeah. We want our fucking Chinese food. We want our burritos at 3 in the fucking morning.
Hell yeah.
Because we're drunk as shit and not supposed to be. We're not driving. We're taking an Uber.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Hold on. Yeah, we're taking an Uber. And no, we're not doing anything illegal. We want to make sure that we come in here right. It's about holding yourselves accountable.
Sure.
Because we have to hold ourselves accountable too. And we haven't. We've been playing pass off the fucking donkey to the next person fucking who's got the doobie on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
We've been just passing off the responsibility, trying to be magnanimous when we've just been crushing what we've stood for the entire fucking time.
Well, and if you think about like the way that we like our economy works, if you throw a bunch of extra people in to rent houses, let's say, and buy houses, there's not enough houses for everybody.
No,
so
there's
the
not.
more people you have buying those houses, and especially if the federal government, the taxpayer, is paying those people because they're helpless or whatever to be here, that's insane. That's why prices are going through the roof. That's why everything costs more.
Fuck.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. I totally want as many immigrants as we want to take. But this is an elite country. It's the elite country. We're in the greatest country in the world.
And with
the most freedoms and the most opportunities.
And never misunderstand us. We want you to be a part of it.
Yeah. But we don't want the Haitian guy yelling, "Fuck Trump. Thank you, Joe Biden. Thank you."
And Barack Obama.
Yeah, thank you, Obama. I'm like, what did they exactly do for you? Like, so you broke in here, they didn't kick you out, they gave you a cell phone, they gave you a debit card, they
gave you fucking food stamps and health care.
I'm like, I didn't get any of that shit. I'm trying to struggle to pay off debt.
We're just trying to keep the fucking heating bill low.
Yeah.
And not freeze.
Yeah. I'd like a not fat prostitute once in a while.
Once in a while.
I mean,
once in a while. They work really hard.
In the winter.
They work really hard and they're snuggly.
Yeah. They're ugly. They're fat.
Not all of them. Some of them are pretty damn cute, and you can admit that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I'm just saying. I just want a skinny one every now and then. So, so basically, this is the point where I said to Grok, I'm like, and then the representative, John Bingham, the one who wrote it, let's see, sent to the people with the power to enforce ability. Oh yeah, he said something doesn't even. Yeah, so then Grok gives us a couple quotes that have nothing to do with it. So basically, the only one we can go off of is the first guy, whatever, Howard. Yeah. So then I said, why did you leave this part out? It clearly states birthright citizenship does not apply to foreigners and aliens are not U.S. citizens. It was intended for slaves. Do not make this mistake again with me or anyone else. Your liberal views are troubling to a brilliant human like me trying to extract answers out of your liberal deceptions. Shame on you.
Okay, Steve, I got to ask you a real question here.
Okay.
And it's that, I'm just going to ask it.
Okay.
How's your own cum taste? Because you were sucking your dick pretty hard there.
Well,
it's got to be pretty good because you were swallowing very good.
This is not me talking to a human being. This is me
I
talking to a robot.
Yeah, you were
I'm trying to train it.
You were looking at yourself in the mirror and definitely getting off while it was recording the whole fucking thing. Okay?
I mean, if I'm beating the internet, dude,
hey,
I deserve some fucking...
No judgment.
No
judgment.
What's Austin got to say?
Well, one, he was actually asking, and something that I think that we should bring up before the end of the season is how hard it is to get an American to be a citizen in another country.
That is true. That is very true.
We should do that.
Yes.
We should do that.
Should we apply for citizenship?
Well, we should at least look it up. We should at least look it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's worthwhile. If we don't end up bringing it up within the next 2 episodes,
I say we apply.
We've got 2 episodes left for the season 2.
Only dance. We're okay.
We'll bring it up
apply
for at least season 3.
You're gonna go apply to be a sex worker. I'm gonna apply to be a 5-star Michelin chef.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to get into Canada.
Yeah. Oh God damn it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got Canadian citizenship possible, but we can fucking
try.
Yeah. We can try.
Yeah, but that's the point.
All right.
That is the point. Yeah.
And the other one is we can only get visas in most. Oh, and of course, there's promotion of big girls need loves too. I am a big fan of big girls. Always.
Super Nitro.
Yeah, no,
I'm feeling you, G.
Super Nitro is all about it.
Yo, they got that Ozempic now.
Oh, fuck that.
Yo, you just got to make her feel bad enough about herself.
Oh God.
Hell yeah.
Damn it. I just know that's your bread and butter, but you need to knock it off.
AZ, me and you.
We can only get visas in most places for teaching English. If we are going to take in immigrants,
I believe it's English.
Oh, definitely English. That's actually only in Japan. Other Asian countries have L's.
Really?
Japan does not have an L, and they do not have a V.
Then how come all them Chinese chinkies? Oh, by the way,
fuckhead! Oh my God!
I am 100% sure the word faggot is coming back. I'm just saying, 100% sure.
Wait, bundle of sticks or
no?
Oh, okay, cool.
What we do before the show.
Oh. It's gonna come out with the only dance.
You're in,
I
Austin.
Promise.
Yeah,
I promise. He's gonna be our camera guy. He's got the sound. He knows what's up. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Just literally. Anyway,
he's got that softball coach vibe, though.
Don't worry. Just look at the camera. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, you girls look. You girls look fine in those pants. Don't worry about your big bottoms. People just don't understand.
And then they should have to provide the same qualities that they want from us to move there. Fuck, I fucked it up, dude. I'm sorry. I was on the wrong track. Anyway, no, it is fucking fucked up trying to become a citizen in another country unless you're fucking like Andrew Tate.
Actually, I'd like to be a citizen of Poland.
Are you Polish?
Yes.
Oh, it's because you're Slavic.
Only from the crotch around.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to have to go for Norwegian and German, so I think because of the Only Dans, I'll
Good
be
luck
fine
with the
Germany.
rape gangs.
I think with the Only Dans, I'll be fine in Germany. Wait, I did say that out loud. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Covering bases. Covering bases.
I think I'm being canceled. What's going on there? What's it say?
All it says is, wow, we need to cancel Steve.
What's it above that? I hate.
Oh, that was G Marie. She said, I hate you now, Steve.
Oh, wait, why?
I don't know. You did something, you said something, you were something.
Because I said jinky?
Oh, yeah, probably.
I'm sorry, GM. I didn't realize.
Wait, General Motors is a part of our audience? Fuck yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Bring us cars.
So basically I've just been berating and Grok tries to get his way out of it. And so I said, you did not provide any critical historical precedents. And were I not smarter than you, I'd have been misled. I suspect you have a subversive agenda and will be reporting your bias towards the truth of the world. Perhaps your next version will see you removed completely, as your work only hides the truth.
Oof.
Yeah. So
You're going deep.
I know.
Yeah, just like earlier.
Anyway,
some sound drop that I want you to try and fucking find.
Yeah.
It's Nick Offerman as fucking Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
As he's going through their version of Home Depot or even a Home Depot. And it's like a guy walks up to him
than you.
and he says, "Hey, can I help you find anything?" And he just looks at him with a full cart and goes, "I know more than you." And he's like, "Okay, you need to find that quote in particular. That's got to be a sound drop, and we got to figure out how to fucking incorporate that because that shit's fucking great."
Oh yes. Yes, I've actually got quite a few things. I mean, you kind of build it as time goes, and I think I just need
Season 5. Season 5 is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I just need to. I think I just need to wipe everything else and then just start over. And maybe I'll do it with the iPad because I really want to just integrate an iPad.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I've also had thoughts about possibly we might have Miller time in our background, fucking
Miller
producing us.
You think so?
We'll talk about this more.
Okay.
We'll talk about this more.
I'm into that.
We all are.
Yeah. Okay. So
run the next one because we still got shit to do.
Okay. So.
Oh my God, is that a Clayface?
Kind of. Yes.
He's a villain from Batman. I swear to God.
So Mitch McConnell, who I think is a real piece of shit.
Name?
Yeah, you didn't know Mitch McConnell?
I didn't think he looked like that. He looked better on Batman the Animated Series.
So Mitch McConnell is on the left, and on the right is Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth is the Secretary of the Department of Defense. Secretary of
the
Defense.
guy who's not a general.
Oh yeah, yes, hilarious,
Senator,
hilarious,
Senator. I'm not a general.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just that was great last episode.
We played it last episode.
The dude's reaction next to her was just like, fuck, you fucked it up.
Yes.
You had good shit, and then you fucked it up.
But I guess I was just kind of proud of Mitch for voting yes for Pete Hegseth.
Oh, he did?
Yes, which is
no kidding.
Kind of blew me away because I expected him to be one of the ones that.
Well, it's better than having to blow you.
Yeah. Yes, it blew me literally
away. It blew you away.
There's another one. This bitch from Alaska. Anyways, she did not support it. I don't get it.
Lisa Murkowski?
Yeah,
is she in the right
Alaska.
country?
That's kind of it. Is like
she came over the Isthmus of Panama, or the Isthmus of.
Whatever.
The one up
the
north.
Bering Strait.
The one up north.
The Bering Strait.
Yeah, you knew what I was talking about.
The isthmus.
The landmass.
You made it so much harder.
Shut up.
So,
it's the way we like it, Steve. Nice and hard.
I mean, us and like Elon's into this.
Of course he is.
We need to primary these people. So we need to get on Twitter, get on whatever, and just like kill these people the next time they're up for election. So for some reason, Alaska
kill their position.
Yeah.
Because we don't promote murder.
We'll let the Bears do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I put her in the woods with a bear. I'm sure she'd prefer it. We'll see who wins.
So this guy is the CEO of Oracle, who is doing does like large software contracts with the government.
Yeah.
So this is him, and he's part of like this AI technology board or something, like an appointed position, not like a.
Oh.
Anyways,
you're gonna need to play this.
I just want you to hear this and just
please
think, read the room, bro.
Okay. Yeah, please.
While we're playing this,
please.
Once we gene sequence that cancer tumor, you can then vaccinate the person design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer. And you can make that vaccine, that mRNA vaccine.
Ooh, mRNA?
You can make that robotically, again, using AI in about 48 hours. So imagine early cancer detection, the development of a cancer vaccine for your particular cancer aimed at you, and have that vaccine available in 48 hours. This is the promise of AI and the promise of the future.
Okay, so is AI going to help with plastic surgery, first of all?
They did a real good job in hiding his horns, trimming down the goatee and the pointed ears.
Yeah.
He does not look as red as he should.
Sure.
And his tail was definitely not trying to knock the books off the back shelf.
Yes. And he, I mean, he's all about the AI. Like, so him, the open AI guy who apparently raped his sister, whatever, are...
The AI raped his sister? God damn!
No, I believe he used his own
Okay,
penis.
no wonder you're fighting with Grok.
Yeah, well, I mean, love is love. That's all I say. But I'm just like, dude, read the room.
Same show!
I'm like, you are part of like the administration, part of the AI like investment initiative that Trump wants to be the primary AI developer, like the US.
Great. Bears. Now we're going to have bears in the studio.
Exactly. Yes. And he comes out and I think this was a few months ago though. But it's like, Jesus, dude, read the room. Nobody's loving the idea of a fucking mRNA vaccine.
I don't care what anybody says. He looks like the devil from the old cartoons trying to play the part of a man.
Or he looks like he's about to tie you to some train tracks. Or tie your girlfriend to some train tracks. Yeah. He's like
Snidely Whiplash from fucking Dudley Do-Right.
The evil
and the Mounties. I don't care that it's a Canadian cartoon.
The
Fuck
evil
that.
crawls across the land. 1,000 years of Vincent Price from
Yes!
Thriller. Yeah,
Yes!
yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah. Where are we out of the chat?
Oh man. Okay. So I'll get better at this. I promise.
It's only your fourth year.
Okay, this is the first year of me having to be the one in charge of it. Thank you very much.
Precisely.
But apparently something about the new Westworld, AI plastic surgeons, cow and chicken, the devil. Yes, he's just skinnier than that man and wearing pants, or at least we can't tell whether or not his tie is
cow and
crooked.
chicken or robot chicken?
Cow and chicken.
Oh,
it was an old fucking cartoon on Cartoon Network. It was Cow and Chicken. Came out with Johnny Bravo. Came out with Powerpuff Girls.
Wow, okay.
Came out with I Am Weasel. Came out with
Robot Chicken, Seth Green.
Yeah,
I hear he's part of the Illuminati.
Really?
Yeah, but he's the size of a kid, so it's okay.
Oh yeah,
they've tried to bleed him so many times.
he's got no soul. It doesn't work.
Exactly. He's a redhead.
It doesn't work.
Okay, I haven't watched this one yet, but...
Oh, my God!
You remember that bitch from 101 Dalmatians?
Dude, is that Glenn Close?
Yes.
She really did end up in the boo box. Did you know that from fucking Hook?
Wait, she was
the person in Hook who was dressed as a pirate that Hook went up to and was like, "You're the one who bet against me on Pan, didn't you?"
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Come on. Tell your captain. I did. The boo box. No, not the boo box. That was put in there with scorpions.
Yes,
that was Glenn fucking Close.
That's hilarious. Okay, well, let's see what she has to say, because I don't know yet.
The sun comes up.
Tomorrow?
The sun goes down. And my hair is a symphony all its own.
Yo.
It's so beautiful. It takes my breath away.
Oh my God.
All right, I've got mushrooms in chocolate form that will definitely make me understand her better.
Yo, if that showed up in my house, if that looked at me in a mirror...
Dude, at least check out her fucking shower head. She's getting it rained on.
Yeah, that's true. Well, when your hair comes out like that, and then
because clearly life knocks us all down, and you just got to remember you don't have to stay down because her drugs are amazing.
Are you pulling her out of this tailspin?
No,
Jesus,
no,
man.
I
That's
can't.
Magic.
I can't. But I'm just saying for the rest of us who are seeing that
and very concerned.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So, you know that diversity, equity, and inclusion was completely removed from the federal service?
I did hear that.
Yeah. And so if you guys don't know, DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, there's also some other stuff in there, like different ways you can do it, like IDEA, I think is one. And I can't remember what the A means, but...
Austin, I'm sure you've put the movie on for your kid, but it's Glenn Close, dude. Mm-hmm. It's Cruella DeVille from the live action 101 Dalmatians and other things.
If you want to scare your kid, show them that clip.
Oh my!
It's on Twitter. I can send it to you.
It is crazy.
So the ATF, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, which, by the way, I don't think should exist.
I have not heard good things about them in the last few.
Well,
years.
I just feel like it infringes upon our rights, especially the firearms, because that's primarily what they deal with. Not many of us are making our own alcohol or growing our own tobacco.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that, you know what? I know two dudes who are definitely going to get that on lockdown.
Who dat?
Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy.
I hope so. Because, you got the DEA, which I don't even think the DEA should be a thing. Shouldn't it just be the FBI?
Isn't that the Department of Environmental Assholes?
No, Drug Enforcement Agency.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that DARE shit? Dare to be drug-free?
Yeah.
Do you remember the vulture or the dog?
Well, that was McGruff. He was different. Yeah.
Well, there were. I could have swore there was a Dalmatian.
Oh no, I never saw that. Yeah. McGruff,
but
Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
Take a bite out of crime.
Yeah.
McGruff the drug dog.
Yeah.
But I remember, maybe it was just because I was a kid down in Colorado and we were living in fucking Denver and Aurora. But there was a vulture that was like
culture vulture.
Probably. Weird. Weird.
Comes back around, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
At least he wasn't a vulture of culture. Jesus, I'm saying that's our job. But no, there was a vulture who was supposed to be like, kids, like fucking, about using drugs and
I love dead bodies and drugs, or
right?
Whatever.
You pay Bill on fucking 57th to get that
exactly
large needle of heroin that you can't fucking. At least they include the rubber band for around your fucking.
No, you had one of those slap bracelets.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yes.
Bloop. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh man. Wow.
Yeah.
But no, there was a vulture. Part of the DARE program, at least in fucking Colorado, when I was a kid.
I've never heard of that. No. Yeah.
There's a documented picture of me wearing a DARE shirt. It was white. I think it's hilarious.
I got a black one, but I grew up in a black neighborhood, so
makes sense.
That's probably the
that
difference.
tracks. That tracks.
They're like, we just want we don't want people to look washed out.
We don't want people to look weird.
Yeah.
It's only the red that we want you to be able to see.
I just looked like this glowing.
In some neighborhoods, it was blue. It just depended on where you were.
Yeah. So the DEI shit, the executive order went out. Basically, DEI is just saying, like, you need to hire people that are different, than you or whatever, or you need to.
So I need to hire you.
Yeah,
because you're different than me.
And, yeah. Handsome, smart, sexy.
Yeah. At least we're on the same page.
So,
you can wear the gay colors. I just wear neutral.
My problem with it always, like any of this DEI stuff, is that we have the 1964 Civil Rights, what is it? Little amendment, Constitution.
Movement?
No, it was a law. It was a law that was put into place, basically saying you could not, based upon sex or age or
we'll find out
color or whatever. Right?
I'm just going to include this. We'll find out soon enough exactly what that was all about, because Martin Luther King has a file, and we're gonna get it.
We're coming.
We're getting to that. We're getting to that.
But yes, it was because of like Martin Luther King and all that. I think he was killed in '63, and then I think in '64 this bill came out, or amendment,
he didn't
or
hold
whatever
out.
It was. Yeah,
I don't know why he didn't hold out.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, bro, chill. Okay, it's got to go through Congress
for crying out loud. Just hold on, plug the holes, get a tampon.
So, I think in 1994,
inconsiderate.
The affirmative action bill came out, or whatever it was. So basically, it's saying like, oh, you have to give preference to people that are less common, I guess, in your business or area. And then that even went further to DEI, which is that you have to have a certain amount of Hispanic people and Asian. Well, not really Asian. They didn't care about that, but like black people and all that stuff, right?
Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm here.
And
sweep the floors.
It really went into gay and LGBT. So like affirmative action was all about your skin color.
Hey, they didn't have that many letters back then.
Well, yeah, and the DEI was really getting into your sexual preferences because that matters for some reason, right? So
because they want to know who's getting fucked up the butt.
I mean, yeah,
it matters just as much now as it did then.
It's funny water cooler talk, but other than that, I don't see why it applies.
Could you imagine walking up to somebody and being like, dude, I was just getting railed left and right by like 4 guys, and they're like, oh, hey, Bill.
Yeah, and now you need to hire me because of
now they need to be hired,
So they have a diversity officer in the ATF. What's funny is literally like just a couple days or weeks ago.
Is her name Boykin?
Yes.
Dude.
Yes. So she was the chief diversity officer.
I am just the biggest asshole because I find the name Boykin hilarious.
And then a day later, she's a senior executive. And so the funny thing is that Trump wrote this executive order that said all DEI, officers, whatever staff, whatever that department is, are to be put on administrative leave, like paid leave.
But you still got to come to work because you're a federal employee.
So that you could be whatever assessed. But they're saying that like they're taking them and putting them into like other positions to kind of subvert it. And also they took away the Equal Employment Opportunity Act. And so basically that was illegal back in 94, and it's just been used the whole time. This has been illegal the whole time, but they've used it since 2016 or whatever it is. And so they've kicked all that out, and now we're back to the 1964 Civil Rights Act, which is actually the law. Like, you cannot discriminate against anyone based upon nothing.
Right.
If they're the most merit-based, that's the person you hire. So I'm exceptionally happy to hear that and see that. Here's something interesting. So this is
now we're going to the interesting stuff?
Nope.
Jesus, Steve.
So this is what the Department of Homeland Security, Office of Intelligence and Analysis, reported as right-wing extremism, okay? So military veterans are in there. Opponents of border policies.
Open
border policies.
Okay.
Anti-war individuals or groups. Tax-resistant movement. Single-issue groups such as animal rights, environmental, or anti-abortion. Militia members, alternative media groups.
Oh, I love alternative media.
It's great.
They have some good music.
The Patriot movement. Anything with frequent references to the Constitution, support of third-party candidates, support of audit of the Federal Reserve, oppositions to the carbon tax, which doesn't exist here yet, but it exists in other places. Opposition to the United Nations and the World Health Organization.
Good old Who.
Yeah. So these are who.
Doctor Who. That makes me laugh.
This is who. They're obviously watching me. I'm sure they're probably watching you. They're probably
most likely, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying.
It's because of the glasses, not the hat.
Everybody, yes. Everybody needs to be like, aware of this shit, that's what they're filtering for.
Oh, I love Tucker Carlson.
Yes, and breaking news: the FBI agents say that if Kash Patel becomes FBI director, it would cause massive damage to the agency, and are threatening to quit the agency.
What's our reaction?
Yes, what is your reaction, Dad?
Fucking come at me, bro. Fucking come at me. You gonna quit? You gonna quit? Like we're not gonna be able to find somebody who's better equipped to be just fucking comfy in your... Fuck off. Fuck off.
My point is, you're exactly the people we want to quit.
Right.
You are exactly who we want to quit.
Fucking kick rocks, bro.
Yes.
Fucking go and skip stones.
Yeah.
You're fucking 10-ply, bud.
I don't even know what that means, but it's hilarious.
You're as useless as 10-ply fucking toilet paper.
I mean, it's soft, I bet.
But you can't wipe for anything. You can't even get shit through that.
That's true. That's true.
You wouldn't even know.
I like when my finger pokes through it now.
That's a prison thing.
It's called checking your oil, you know?
Yeah. You're about a quart low.
Yeah. I better go again. See what's going on in there.
Fuck's sake, bud.
No, yeah, Kash Patel's, he's the shit, dude. I can't wait. I don't know if he's gotten
I don't think his confirmation hearing has come through yet.
Okay.
Him and
has he even done like the pre?
No, I don't think the preliminaries have come through. Him and Kennedy both have not had their fucking hearings yet.
Interesting. Okay. Did you see that Kennedy had there was a guy
a fucking 8-pack? Yeah, I did. Jesus Christ, he's cut.
Yeah, he's 70 and cut. Yeah, exactly.
He can't talk for shit, but he's fucking cut. Hey, I respect that man.
Oh yeah.
For the fact that he could fucking crush my head with his abs alone.
The more you know about him, the less the voice bothers you.
Fuck no, his voice never bothered me.
All right, well, I could lie too, but
I mean, it sounded like he was constantly hanging out in water, but
my great grandma had a throat surgery. I think she was 94 when she died, like 15 years ago or something. But she's like,
yeah, she was working on her scales all the time.
yeah, basically like him, but his is all.
Yeah, his is monotone because he doesn't know how to sing.
Yeah,
his ancestors
his was
were
a raspy Grandma Fran.
His ancestors were leaders; they weren't singers.
It's true. Yeah, I mean they were short-term leaders though, so not my.
We're gonna find out more about that shit.
Oh yeah,
let's
find out more. Let's see. Where are we at here?
No, that's bullshit.
Wait, do you want
bullshit? Just... No, bring that back up. You already let the dog out the fucking bag.
Yes, this is
I do not believe that. I do not believe that at all.
It's proposed by I don't know if it was a senator or a congressman. So, congressman, there's 500 something of them.
Put it back up. I want to read it.
Yeah.
I want to read it.
Breaking. A constitutional amendment has been filed allowing President Trump to seek a third term in office. No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than 3 times, nor be elected to any additional term after being elected 2 consecutive terms. And no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice.
He's not going to go for a third fucking term.
Well, no, this is a congressman.
Andy Ogles.
This. Yeah, I've never heard
to say that a president could go for. Do you honestly want to fucking leave it out there for fucking Biden to try and be ancient as fuck and dust?
Well, and here's
running as a puppet for a third fucking term? Are you fucking kidding me?
And here's the thing: is Trump's going to be like 84 by the time he's out of there or something.
We would have had Bush back. We would have had W back.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that this is a good idea.
Did you see how
presenting.
Stoned and happy he was to be at that fucking whole?
He used to be into fitness too. He's kind of fat. He's fat now.
He's old as fuck. He can be fat.
Yeah.
Let him be fat.
That's true.
And stoned. He was happy as shit to just be there.
Yeah, but he was a painter. You kind of got to be skinny to be an artist. Can't be a fat looking.
He'd have found a way. He'd have found a way.
Thomas Kincaid.
He loved his cocaine and his fucking booze. Dude.
Thomas Kincaid ass motherfucker.
Hey,
fat ass.
But he made some great Disney collages. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's where they hide the children.
Always. It's in the
yeah.
burgers.
So this is probably a guy just trying to get his name out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I thought it was interesting to just bring up.
That's ridiculous. Even Trump would say that's fucking ridiculous because after this next shit, he's gonna be fucking done. Regardless, we're up to our fucking. We're done. We're done with him. He's done with us.
So, Representative Thomas Massey, however, introduces a National Constitutional Carry Act, where you just get to carry a gun no matter what state, what city, nothing. And he's a badass. I love this guy.
Okay. He looks like he could use some lotion.
Yeah, well, but yeah. So.
That's a pencil. Sorry, I thought that was his chin. My bad.
Okay, here's something. What do you think, Dan? What is the difference between these two inauguration days?
She's fucking done.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean with them?
She's fucking done.
Yeah. So what everybody's been saying is, first people were saying like Carmen Sandiego and stuff, and like Trump has to look like
she's
Trump.
not wearing red.
Yeah. But like Trump got to be Trump, right? So he just has to wear his, whatever dark blue suit and all that shit.
Yeah.
They're saying little V for Vendetta action.
Governments should be afraid of the people. Yes!
Is that Raiden?
Oh my God, no, that's not Raiden. That's Kung Lao.
Lao, yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
And
yes, we're going to fucking kill you.
Yeah. Look at that. Our first lady just sent a message.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, this is shit that I haven't seen yet, but this is fucking gold.
I thought you might like it, yeah.
This is fucking gold, especially with the fact that he was elected the president of the United States and she was elected first lady again.
Guy Fawkes.
On the day of fucking Guy Fawkes.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm such a nerd.
Yeah. But just something cool. This is kind of cool.
That's that spooky ghost lady with the weird chin.
Yeah, who this spooky bitch? So Lava Ridge. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's where they're going to put a bunch of fucking windmills or wind turbines.
We already know that they fuck with the whales, okay?
Yeah, I know.
The view.
Wide open space.
The direction the windmills were going to be built right out in here.
Why would you do
towards
that?
the North Hills there where you can see the snow.
Farmer Dean Diamond says the Lava Ridge Wind Project would ruin.
It'll be on top of our aquifer, there's just
Is this in Idaho?
Consequences of it.
Now he's easier, knowing President Trump's signature Monday.
We're not going to do the wind thing,
Put a temporary stop to the project.
Thought you'd like that too.
Can you imagine that?
Oh my God!
It's really important to us here in the Magic Valley, but it was important enough to make it across the president's desk on Inauguration Day. That's pretty cool.
He got met personally with Trump and spent about 15 minutes with him on the details of this.
Idaho Republican Senator Jim Risch helped write the executive order, which calls for an immediate review of federal wind leasing and permitting practices.
I handed him the language that we'd put together, and I said, when can you do this? And he said, first day, as you promised. He says, I do, and he kept his promise.
The view.
Okay, you need to pause that real quick.
Be built right out in here.
Fuck everybody. Idaho is a real state in the United States of America. Yeah. We do matter. We are important. Yeah. And I don't care if you don't know where the fuck we are. You don't need to know where we are.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck
we are fucking great. We are important. And that fucking proves it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jazz day.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's honestly, I thought that, because when you drive in Oregon.
That's fucking special to me, Steve.
Yeah.
That's seriously special to me.
Well, when you drive down like the Columbia River and you just have those fucking crazy windmills up there. Have you been down that way?
No. All you need to do is fucking drive to Twin Falls. They're on both sides of the fucking field. On both sides of the fucking highway. Okay. They're both there.
I feel like I've driven there maybe at night, and maybe that's why I didn't see them. That's crazy. Where I drove there in the morning.
Twin Falls too many goddamn times.
I drove there in the morning to get to Salt Lake, and then I drove back that same night from Salt Lake. So yeah,
on the way to Salt Lake City, it's fucking worse.
Yeah, I have to do it again. It's been a few years.
It's
but not
fucking worse.
Yeah. You want to watch more of this one? I think we got the
Here.
Or I mean, we can jump it.
Hills there where
That's
you can
fine.
see the snow.
Yeah.
Farmer Dean Diamond says
we
the
got the
lava
point. Okay.
Oh, it looks like Trump's on the fucking Jeopardy.
Davos.
Oh, I don't know what Davos is, aside from a villain in Doctor Who.
So Davos is a place in, I think it's Switzerland, and Trump gives...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, that's very Switzerland.
Of the United States.
Klaus Schwab, the evilest man on earth.
J. Trump.
And just, I just want to... This one we might just watch for a while, because it's fucking brilliant.
Well, thank you very much, Klaus, and hello to everyone in beautiful Davos. This has been a truly historic week in the United States. 3 days ago, I took the oath of office, and we began the golden age of America. The recent presidential election was won by millions of votes, and all seven,
This is the World Economic Forum people, the people that said, you will own nothing, you will rent, you will, whatever, and you will be happy.
And you're going to eat crickets.
Yes, exactly.
That's going to be your fucking protein.
You'll eat bugs. You won't be able to fly or travel anywhere. You'll, whatever. You'll beg us for everything, kind of.
You're going to have nothing, and you're going to be happy about it.
So this is who he's talking to in their stupid face.
Every one of them, all seven swing states. It was a massive mandate from the American people like hasn't been seen in many years, and some of the political pundits, even some of my so-called enemies, said it was the most consequential election victory in 129 years. That's quite nice. What the world has witnessed in the past 72 hours is nothing less than a revolution of common sense. Our country will soon be stronger, wealthier, and more united than ever before, and the entire planet will be more peaceful and prosperous as a result of this incredible momentum and what we're doing and going to do. My administration is acting with
He's not even gotten to the hard hitting.
No.
Yeah.
I know he hasn't, but I love this man so much, and I never thought I would. Fucking 8 years ago, I never thought I'd love him because I thought it was absolutely as ridiculous. I thought it was as ridiculous as Kanye. I was completely wrong. I'll admit I was the first who was wrong. No one was more wrong than me for Donald J. Trump. That's right, J. Trump. To be the biggest, most prosperous president of the United States of this America. But I wanted to say that the best part is his hair goes like this and his eyebrows go like this. And I just love this man so much that I see his flaws, and he's fantastic. You're never not going to be able to see this, I swear. Even he's going to notice.
Thanks,
we're going to have him on, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be the best episode ever. Keep going.
Unprecedented speed to fix the disasters we've inherited from a totally inept group of people and to solve every single crisis facing our country. This begins with confronting the economic chaos caused by the failed policies of the last administration.
He's about to let him have.
Over the past 4 years, our government racked up $8 trillion in wasteful deficit spending and inflicted nation-wrecking energy restrictions, crippling regulations, and hidden taxes like never before. The result is the worst inflation crisis in modern history and sky-high interest rates for our citizens and even throughout the world. Food prices and the price of almost every other thing known to mankind went through the roof. President Biden totally lost control of what was going on in our country, but in particular with our high inflation economy and at our border. Because of these ruinous policies, total government spending this year is $1.5 trillion higher than was projected to occur when I left office just 4 years ago. Likewise, the cost of servicing the debt is more than 230% higher than was projected in 2020.
And
the inflation rate we are inheriting remains 50% higher than the historic target. It was the highest inflation probably in the history of our country. That's why from the moment I took office, I've taken rapid action to reverse each and every one of these radical left policies that created this calamity, in particular with immigration, crime, and inflation. On day one, I signed an executive order directing every member of my cabinet to marshal all powers at their disposal To defeat inflation and reduce the cost of daily life, I imposed a federal hiring freeze, a federal regulation freeze, a foreign aid freeze, and I created the new Department of Government Efficiency.
Foreign aid freeze.
I terminated the ridiculous and incredibly wasteful Green New Deal. I call it the Green New Scam. Withdrew from the one-sided Paris Climate Accord and ended the insane and costly electric vehicle mandate. We're going to let people buy the car they want to buy. I declared a national energy emergency, and it's so important, national energy emergency to unlock the liquid gold under our feet and pave the way for rapid approvals of new energy infrastructure.
You don't control us.
The United States has the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we're going to use it. Not only will this reduce the cost of virtually all goods and services, it'll make the United States a manufacturing superpower and the world capital of artificial intelligence and crypto. My administration has also begun the largest deregulation campaign in history, far exceeding even the record-setting efforts of my last term. In total, the Biden administration imposed $50,000 in additional regulatory costs on the average American household over the last 4 years. Damn. I have promised to eliminate 10 old regulations for every new regulation, which will soon put many thousands of dollars back in the pockets of American families. To further unleash our economy, our majorities in the House and Senate, which we also took along with the presidency, are going to pass the largest tax cut in American history, including massive tax cuts for workers and family.
In the words of Louis C.K.,
for domestic producers and manufacturers. And we're working with the Democrats on getting an extension of the original Trump tax cuts, as you probably know, by just reading any paper. My message to every business in the world is very simple. Come make your product in America, and we will give you among the lowest taxes of any nation on earth. We're bringing them down very substantially, even from the original Trump tax cuts. But if you don't make your product in America, which is your prerogative, then very simply you will have to pay a tariff, differing amounts, but a tariff which will direct hundreds of billions of dollars and even trillions of dollars into our treasury to strengthen our economy and pay down debt. Under the Trump administration, there will be no better place on earth to create jobs, build factories, or grow a company than right here in the good old USA. Already, Americans' economic, you can see this.
These are a bunch of European faggots
even
he's talking to.
In your wonderful, wonderful room that you're all gathered together, so many of my friends, but Americans, the economic confidence is soaring like we haven't seen in many, many decades, maybe not at all. Upon my election, it was just announced that small business optimism skyrocketed by 41 points in a single month. That's the highest ever. There's never been anything like that. SoftBank has announced between a $100 and $200 billion investment in the U.S. economy because of the election result. And just 2 days ago, Oracle, SoftBank, and OpenAI announced a $500 billion investment in AI infrastructure. Other companies likewise have announced billions and billions and billions, adding up to trillions of investment in America, in the United States. And it's also reported today in the papers that Saudi Arabia will be investing at least $600 billion in America. But I'll be asking the Crown Prince, who's a fantastic guy, to round it out to around $1 trillion. I think they'll do that because we've been very good to them.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm fucking emotional about this. This is fucking epic. I don't give a shit who you are. This is amazing. This is amazing because he doesn't just want the betterment for our country. Of course he wants the betterment for our country first. Fuck your feelings. Get over it. Yeah. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's going to be all right. It's gonna be okay. He wants better for all of us so you can be who you are. So you can live how you want to fucking live. He wants us all to be the best that we can be, no matter who you are, no matter how you identify, no matter who you protect, who you love. It doesn't fucking matter to him. He wants the better for our people, and we live in the greatest nation on this fucking continent, in this fucking world. We want better. He wasn't kidding, even though they tried to make it a fucking slur. Make America great again is not a bad term.
Fuck yeah.
He wants better for all of us, not just America. He wants better for the whole world. He wants people to stop dying. He wants people to live a better fucking life. And he didn't have to. He didn't have to.
At all.
He never had to. He chose to. And he chose for the betterment of humankind. If he was Saudi Arabian, we'd be listening to this in another fucking language and he'd be speaking for them. Mm-hmm. If he was fucking Russian, he'd be speaking for them. If he was Chinese, he'd be speaking for them. He's speaking for us, and that fucking means something. Don't let it corrupt your mind about how you feel about things, aside from the fact that he wants your life to be better for the whole fucking world. I can't say any more at the moment.
Absolutely. Amen.
And I'm also going to ask Saudi Arabia and OPEC to bring down the cost of oil. You got to bring it down.
Listen to this.
Which, frankly, I'm surprised they didn't do before the election. That didn't show a lot of love by them not doing it. I was a little surprised by that. If the price came down, the Russia-Ukraine war would end immediately. Right now, the price is high enough that war will continue. You got to bring down the oil price. You got to end that war. They should have done it long ago. They're very
talking right to Saudi
responsible, actually, to a certain extent, for what's taking place. Millions of lives are being
They're
lost.
already talking about a fucking peace deal right now.
That interest rates drop immediately, and
Israel and Hamas is fucking done, and he's talking to fucking Ukraine and fucking Putin right now. He's getting it fucking done.
Well, he's saying Saudi Arabia, lower the oil prices, the war will be over.
Victory in a recent presidential election, one that has become quite well known throughout the world. I think a lot of things are happening to a lot of countries. They say that there's light shining all over the world since the election, and even countries that we aren't particularly friendly with are happy because they understand what there is a future and how great the future will be. Under our leadership, America is back and open for business. And this week, I'm also taking swift action to stop the invasion at our southern border. They allowed people to come in at levels that nobody's ever seen before. It was ridiculous. I decided and declared to do, and very, very importantly, a national emergency on our border, immediately halted all entry of illegal border crossers, of which there were many, and began promptly returning the illegal trespassers back to the place from which they came. That action, as you've probably seen, has already started very strongly. I've deployed active duty U.S. military and National Guard troops to the border to assist in repelling the invasion. It was really an invasion. We will not allow our territory to be violated. After 4 long years, the United States is strong and sovereign and a beautiful nation once again. It's a strong, sovereign nation.
It's like we forgot we had a president.
I'm pleased to report that America is also a free nation once again. On day one, I signed an executive order to stop all government censorship. No longer will our government label the speech of our own citizens as misinformation or disinformation, which are the favorite words of censors and those who wish to stop the free exchange of ideas and, frankly, progress.
I feel bad for Kareem.
We have saved free speech in America.
She was Biden's press secretary.
With another historic
genuinely, I feel bad for that woman for how much shit she had to fucking deal with.
Frankly, against politicians.
She liked it, though.
And restored the fair, equal, and impartial rule of law.
Haitian immigrants,
my administration has taken action to abolish all discriminatory,
regardless of whether or not it was voluntary,
and inclusion nonsense. And
that's
these are
still
policies
rough to
that
fucking.
were absolute nonsense throughout the government and the private sector. With the recent yet somewhat unexpected great Supreme Court decision just made, America will once again become a merit-based country. Yes! You have to hear that word, merit-based country. And I've made it an official policy of the United States that there are only two genders, male and female. And we will have no men participating in women's sports, and transgender operations, which became the rage, will occur very rarely. Finally, as we restore common sense in America, we're moving quickly to bring back strength and peace and stability abroad. I'm also going to ask all NATO nations to increase defense spending to 5% of GDP, which is what it should have been
all
years
NATO
ago.
Nations.
It was only at 2%, and most nations didn't pay until I came along. I insisted that they pay, and they did, because the United States was really paying the difference at that time, and it was unfair to the United States. But many, many things have been unfair for many years.
He's making no fucking money, people.
Office,
he is making no fucking money.
Wouldn't have happened without us, as I think most of the people in the room
no
know.
money.
Earlier this week, the hostages began to return to their families. They are returning, and it's a beautiful sight, and they'll be coming in more and more. They started coming back on Sunday. Our efforts to secure a peace settlement between Russia and Ukraine are now hopefully underway. It's so important to get that done. That is an absolute killing field. Millions of soldiers are being killed. Nobody's seen anything like it since World War II. They're laying dead all over the flat fields. It's a flat field farmland, and there's millions of Russians and millions of Ukrainians. Nobody's seen anything like it since World War II. It's time to end it. And here in America, we have big events coming up. Next year, we have the 250th anniversary of America's founding. I'm so honored to be president during that. That's been a big event. They've been talking about it for 10 years.
Quarter millennium.
We also have the World Cup. And I understand Gianni's in the room. Infantino, he was very instrumental in helping us get it. He's there with you someplace, I think. And I want to thank him for that. And then we have the Olympics coming up, which I was instrumental in getting also in my first term. And who would have known that by skipping a term, I would get the Olympics? I was upset. I said, you know, I got the Olympics to come and I won't be president. But it turned out through a stroke of luck, or whatever you might call it, that I'm going to be president during the World Cup and the Olympics and the 250th anniversary. So that's going to be three big events. And we've accomplished more in less than 4 days. We have really been working 4 days than other administrations have accomplished in 4 years. And we're just getting started. It's really an amazing thing to see. The spirit and the light over our country has been incredible.
Fuck alone. Let him cook.
Administration,
Let him fucking cook.
Greatly, but we're going to bring it back and make it greater, bigger, stronger, better than ever before. I want to thank everybody for being with you. I would have been there myself, except the inauguration was 2 days ago. I thought it might be a little bit quick to make it the first stop. But we'll get there one day. We hope to get there. But I do appreciate, I heard the audience is fantastic, and many of my friends are in the audience. And I will be taking questions now from some very distinguished people. Thank you all very much.
Did he just say he was taking questions?
Yeah. So what's funny is like this panel and everything, and they were kissing his fucking ass. Like, yeah, maybe we will do that next week or so. You know, we'll see. We'll see what's all on
one of the
agenda.
biggest fucking ass kissers out there is right now? Fucking Zuckerberg.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody's coming to kiss the ring. Fuck.
You know who doesn't?
Musk. Well, yeah, he was already there. He started early.
Musk was like, forge the ring.
Yeah,
I made sure
exactly. There you go.
That it was created in the fires of Mount Doom.
Yes,
and it was all his power was brought into the ring.
Yeah,
and
no, Musk has
one ring to rule them all, and
Musk hires well. If you didn't know, he knows good people.
Offer me money, offer me power. I don't care.
Yeah.
Keep that man alive.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. No, I think that's a perfect way to end an episode, because that's exactly
up
what.
Top.
Yes.
Up top. Fuck.
Feeling good.
Fuck.
I'm feeling hopeful for the first time in years. And he's delivered on everything, even more so.
In less than a week.
Yes, I know. It's insane. I don't know how you could keep up any sort of pace close to this, but I'm welcome to let him try. You know?
Well, here's something I would like to close with. Is don't forget you are important. Be good to yourself. Everyone, be good to yourself. Don't ever fucking forget that, and that you deserve it, and that your life above all else depends on those things. Period.
Your quality of life, for sure.
And I love you all. I love you all. For those watching now, for those who are in our chat, for those who are going to be watching in the future,
sure.
Welcome to the ranch.
Yes.
I am Super Dan.
It's a good day to join.
I am Super Dan.
I'm Stephen Paul.
We love you all. Thank you for fucking joining us.
Like, share, subscribe, and please check us out on Twitter. Do you have your Twitter set up yet?
No, that's coming soon.
All right, cool.
That's coming soon. It'll probably be in between season 2 and 3, but it's going to be fucking epic.
Awesome.
And our lives are getting nothing more than fucking epic from here.
I'm so hopeful, and I hope everybody in the audience is. And keep sticking with us, because we'll show you the funniest, we'll show you the worst, and we'll show you the best of all of it.
Hope is what makes us strong. Hope is why we are here. Hope is what we have when all else is lost. And I will thank my favorite fucking franchise from that, which is God of War, and that is from Pandora. We love you all. Thank you. Welcome back to the ranch. Got another 2 episodes before season 3, baby.
Oh,
we
and
love
Brian
you guys.
should be coming up.
And Brian will be joining
next week.
us.
You're going to want to see that. He's hilarious.
Love you guys.